I'm Elena Hermana. I work in Liquid Barcodes as project manager. I have been working here for a little bit more than 3 years. I live in Malaga in south of Spain. So when I work with the US, if they are based, like the customer I'm working with is based on the East Coast, it's just 6 hour difference. So it's quite good for me because I can stay a little bit later and it's completely fine. I can hold the morning. But then we have the customers on the West Coast that's a little bit more complex. But yeah, I'm there. And my main role is basically to onboard our customers into the platform, to get them started, to tailor a little bit our solution to their needs. So the very first thing I do is set up a kickoff meeting, as we call it. And I try to invite to the meeting all the people involved, even if they are not going to be on all the stages of the project, but just to get to know their team and also for them to get to know ours. And also to direct the communications better between each part of the team. And then I let them know which is going to be done in the project, the stages, how we normally work, and maybe ask them for a little information about their brand guidelines, things like that, so I can demo something for them as quick as possible. I like to be aligned from the very beginning. And then just try to define the solution that we need to create between teams for the customer, putting them on the top priority and also their users. It's just a matter of listening what they can do, what we can provide, and try to keep it as simple as possible. We normally work a lot on that, as we have a lot of partners. So we try to simplify as maximum how we communicate our product and how they can jump in to work with us. So we meet weekly, and in that meeting, I invite all the people necessary on our team. Like even if it's someone from the US, I try to coordinate that we have a good schedule and I'm not having people so late or so early on the meeting. But yeah, invite everyone, and even though if they are not on all the meetings, they are always updated because I like to send meeting minutes and also send like follow-ups, things like that. So it's quite simple. We are quite well communicated and it's so simple to work, even though we are far away. For me, I would say that is the bonding, getting to meet them in person. And also at the end of the day, I'm surrounded by people that is quite focused on their business, that they have a lot of ambition. So it really inspires me a lot to keep growing and to keep giving my best, being so oriented to the detail because I know how much they care about their programs, they care about the app. So I really feel so inspired with them. I would say that that's what I really like the most. There are things that are working a lot, at least with the customers that I have been working in Europe, but also with the ones in the US. So we all know already that gamification is quite nice. Even you as a user, you are on the elevator and you don't want to talk to your neighbor or to your work partner. You enter into the app and you play around because, you have that, you can win something, no? So gamification is quite nice. And in Europe, what I see is that they use it not only for daily games, as I have been seeing the customers in US, but also for special days. Like it is Christmas, some game for that. It is St. Valentine's, some game. It is even the spring break or something like that, games also, besides the ones that are recurring. So I really like games, and I think that's something that is global and everyone is focusing on that even more. But I would also say I really like one type of campaign that I don't see it being used as much I would love to, and it is the happy hour campaign. That can be an hour, but can be a day, and I would love to see it more because I really feel that it has a psychological way of working that is completely reliable and completely usable. So yeah, I really like that. I would suggest those two.